Hey, how are you guys doing today? I hope amazing. So right now I'm at Twin City, which is the big trade city on planet Calypso. As you can tell over here in the chat, it's pretty much people posting what they want to buy, what they're willing to sell. A huge amount of trade goes on here, including people bulk selling of sweat, boxes, pills, twin tokens. Pretty much if it trades in Entropia, it trades in Twin City, or Twin Peaks technically. Now, what a lot of people don't know, most people know that the daily mission vendors are here, the mining little guy, all these little collect your stuff, like the Twin Tokens vendor. Show you the stuff up here real quick. You've got every kind of coin vendor that you can imagine is in Twin Peaks. So you got your Mayhem token traders, combat token traders, daily token traders. You've got attribute traders, Mayhem cosmetic token traders. I'm not really sure what the cosmetic token trader is, but and you've got this little guy that's the twin token trader. So basically, if you've got a token and you're trying to trade it, this is the place to do it. On top of that, you have tons of actual normal traders always standing around here. Real quick, hey Wither Slowly and hey Snow Ranger, I hope you guys are having a great day. I'm going to make sure I have a weapon on me. I do have a weapon, that's a good sign. I got these hunting stuff. I'm going to have to throw those into our, let's make sure we have loot pills. I have a loot pill, let's get one more loot pill. Or, well, you know, two more, something like that. We'll merge those all. I hope you all had a great weekend, by the way. Hey, Nita Freak, I hope you're also doing amazing. So let me look at which direction I'm going out. Right that way is the way we're going to go out. So I'm trying to decide what vehicle we're going to go. I'm going to probably just throw my skateboard down so you guys can see where we go. So right off the bat, you go to the west of the city. Hey, Mr. Grown, I hope you're having a great day. And as you see, we really have a nice little road here. Honestly, it's kind of fancy. You'll see a dirt road pull off to the side in a second. We're going to take the dirt road. It's around a curve. See, right here's the dirt road. You see that guy running around doing something. I don't know what he's doing, really. We're a little rubber bandy there. There's our first Argonaut scout standing there. We're going to get deeper into the Argonaut. Hey, Bam, how you doing also? Hope you're all having an amazing day. What we're doing is we're going to just follow this little dirt road right here. Around right in this desert area, we're going to hit Argonauts pretty solid. Hold on one second. Should be just coming up. Yep, here they are. Let's hop off. Find our skateboard. Don't want to lose that. Argonauts, you guys probably know, are pretty aggressive. I mean, they're not horribly aggressive, but they're aggressive enough that you don't have to, like, worry about going to them. I'm going to probably just use the gun we made last week, which is a BC-30. That'll be able to take them out pretty fast. And then when we burn out that, I'll switch over probably just to my permanent Mind Force chip. So these are 7th level. If you guys didn't know, Argonauts drop a pretty good amount of stuff. I think one of my little cranium Mind Force things that I got at one point, not the one I currently have, was actually off one of these guys. I think the 30th level or the 20th level one I got was off of Argonauts. It was on a global, and I was pretty excited because at that time, I had just became qualified for it. So as you can see, as we move over this way, they get thicker and thicker. We'll try not to get ourselves too wrapped up, but they can't get through our armor, so. Great mob. We should be, I'm gonna watch this, see what we're doing on the going up. Looks like to get our next level, I'm going to have to kill a lot of these guys. Hey, it sucks. I hope you're having a great day. So we're getting 2 points That's going to be a lot. We have 59, so 10 times 40. I have to kill at least 400 of these guys. The wool's a nice little thing we get. Okay, let's move out into their territory. Now, I will warn you if you're new, if you get killed out here and you get too far out into it, what ends up happening is they spawn you at this outpost out here. And I don't know if they've changed it or not, but if they spawn you there and you're too low level, it's not a good situation. And here's why. It's like swarming, ringed with these dudes and thick. Not just like how it is here, they get thicker. And what happens is, you get spawned there, and sometimes you don't have a vehicle. Because like when had it happen to me, I was really new, free-to-play player. And I thought, oh, I'll be out here hunting them. And then all of a sudden I got killed. They spawned me at that little shack. And then I was in trouble because I actually had no way to get the heck out of that shack. So for like more than a couple days, because I didn't know anybody and I didn't know how to like get rescued from a place, I just was logging in to try to figure out how to get out of there, in which that wasn't any fun at all, honestly. It kind of sucked. But then one day, some dude was out there, and he spawned his vehicle, let me use his vehicle to drive out of there, and then he recalled it back to himself, which was super nice of him. I don't even remember who it was, or I'd give him a shout out for being just awesome. Because in all honesty, I was like give up style frustrated with the situation. I had not planned on being stuck out in the middle of nowhere, ringed with Argonauts at that point in my gameplay. Um, and I didn't have a vehicle of my own. I was just broke, kind of frustrated. It was it was a sucky situation, you guys. I'm gonna be honest. Since then, I haven't got myself in a ton of situations like that. But I have still got myself in stupid situations. So it's not like, oh, now all of a sudden no stupid situations occur. It's just less likely. And usually I have the equipment to get myself out of them now. I'm just rolling over here. I'm trying to get thicker into these guys. On top of that, I'm kind of trying to remember where the little outpost is, so we can see if somebody's stuck there, maybe return the favor. But as you can see, we're getting iron, we're getting wool. These guys are great about the wool. Getting eye oil. All around, I consider it super good. This is a great mob, you guys, just so you know. I mean, I don't know if you all finished through your codex on it. I haven't, obviously. I'm only at rank 9. But out of mobs, I really do like these guys. And I think any player that plays this game should know about Twin Peaks, to be honest. The amount of trade that happens in direct player-to-player type stuff is pretty high. If you're ever set with a stack of 100 to 200 sweat because you've been sweating for a long time and nobody has bought your sweat, you really can just go to Twin Peaks. I'm not going to tell you guys it's, oh, the price you want to get out of it necessarily, but you will get a pretty good amount. I mean, it matters which trader is there. At one point, it was a nice little amount. It keeps going down and up and down and up, so I don't even know what bulk buys of that trade at right now, but probably. Hey, Kilman, I hope you're also having a great day, and it sucks. I hope you're doing good. I don't know if I said hi to everybody. I hope I did. Hoping you're all doing awesome. I'm doing freaking so good, you guys. I'm like, yeah, it's not even funny. So over the weekend, I got lots done, like crazy amounts done. And so at this point, I'm going to tell you, um, just mind blowing amounts done. On, oh, I'm doing amazing. So on Wednesday during our book writing time, I'll probably go over it more. But um, this weekend, no crap, I wrote two children's books and published them on Barnes and Noble. Well, they're still waiting to be published officially. They're in processing right now. I'm going to tell you guys, I illustrated the covers using Dolly the AI. You know what? Let's show you guys that now. You guys might be interested in this. I'm super excited about it. They're in processing, by the way. It's kind of hilarious. So they've already been submitted. I made them super cheap, but it was so I could test how it works for when we finish our sci-fi book. So now I won't be able to say I haven't wrote a fiction book during our sci-fi book writing. That was the first fiction book I've ever started, though, you guys. Well, that's not true. I actually have another fiction book that I have started that I put on the back burner till we finish that other book. Hold on one second. I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's absolutely hilarious. They're children's short bedtime story books, so they're not long books. That's how I was able to do them, two of them in a weekend. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be able to do that like that if it wouldn't have been like, hey, these are just short books. But I felt that knocking out two little books and getting them illustrated with AI was pretty freaking epic. Um, over a weekend. I wasn't planning on doing two, but the first one went so fast that then I'm like, the next day I got bored and uh, I just did another. I mean, not the next day. It took about 2 days. So I started Friday, knocked out the next one on Saturday. Then I started on Sunday or Saturday night and then knocked out the next one the very next day or late last night technically. I mean, but here's what I'm talking about. Of course, they're going to start ads right then. I don't know why they like to do that. So we'll go back to this and I'll show you as soon as the ads are done. Hey Iverson, how you doing? Hold on one second. They're doing ads on my display that I use to see what's going on. So I'll wait till that's done and then I'll show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, basically, it was such a smooth day. I don't know if everybody gets ads at the same time or not. Who knows? We'll kill some of these guys. I feel we're mojoing pretty hard. I'm mojoing pretty hard. I've got my lemon ice water. It's actually lemon lime ice water, just for the record. I drank an energy drink over the weekend too, though. I'm not gonna contribute that to why we knocked out two little children's books. That's not why necessarily. Maybe it is though. Who knows? That could be a commercial. It's not a commercial, but I mean, like in real life, that could be a commercial. Like where you're like, I had wrote a book, then I drank an energy drink, and two books were done that weekend. That's not exactly what happened though. So, oh, I like coconut water. So I didn't know I liked that until just recently, and I was over at somebody's house, and they had only soda pop and coconut water. And I try not to drink soda pop because soda pop is super not good for you. And I'm not a health fanatic where I'm like, oh, it's not good for you, you shouldn't have it. I'll eat a Twinkie and stuff, okay? So it's not like, oh, I forbid. I just personally, um, sodas are extraordinarily yummy, and they're easy to just sit there drinking a bunch of them. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden you've got like 5,000 calories. Well, I don't know how many calories. You've got a whole bunch of sugared calories out of nowhere, basically. And I'm not a fan of that. Yeah. I still have sugar, by the way, in my coffee, but I drink 2 cups of coffee and I put 2 tablespoons of sugar in each, like, I mean, big cups of coffee. Two, so I have about basically 4 tablespoons of sugar a day, which I feel is reasonable. Hold on, we're almost to have cleared out enough area, and I'll shoot over and I'll show you the books. Boom. So, the 2 books I wrote this weekend, let's make sure that this is popping up right, are Grobler the Goblin and the Rare Golden Mushroom. It's in process right now, so they haven't finished it through. And then the Little Fairy and the Glittering Gem Tree. I know, right? They're both going to be 99 cents because they're just bedtime stories. But I was pretty happy with knocking that out this weekend, just to be honest. I thought, ooh, that was pretty well done. And so, it is what it is. We'll find out how that goes. They're both really short, like 5-page short stories. Because, you know, we've been writing at least, I don't know, 5 pages a day when we do our sci-fi writing. So I had these ideas for some little, like, moral bedtime story type children's books. And so then, of course, the covers, the book covers I did, by the way, on Dolly, the AI system. I just told it what kind of picture I wanted a bunch, which, by the way, it took a few goes. So eventually I got a picture that I thought, that picture looks good for a book cover. And then I edited it a little bit, stuff like that, and boom, all of a sudden I had a book cover and a children's book done. And so I was like, whoa, hey, that's pretty good. So on barnesandnoble.com, sometime within the week or so, those will be available. I don't know. They're basically children's books. They're not really this audience, guys. They're bedtime books. They're not even like, not big stories. I have been selling, but honestly, over the weekend, because I was writing books and stuff like that, I didn't get on here at all. I had a whole bunch of stuff to do with people this weekend, and then I wrote the first book, and honestly, I was so excited about having a book done like that fast that I decided to just knock out another. I know that sounds weird, which they're short story books, guys. Oh, hold on 1 second. Item is damaged. I'm gonna have to get our Bulltack office real quick. I should just make another, but detach it. Boom. I'm not gonna make another right this second. But yeah, I spent all weekend messing with Dolly to make book covers and writing those 2 books. There was 19.5 pad in Animal IO out there though. And so I didn't even get on this weekend. It was a super good weekend though. Oh, my friends that own those horses, they bought cows. I haven't went and checked out their cows yet. I mean, you know what I mean? But they bought cows. They're getting out of control out there. Like, the guy sold his business like just a month ago. I think, yeah, you can write fiction based on entropia. You have to check into that thing. I think they have actually a recognition thing for it, by the way. You can just write stuff based on... You could do the entropia logs. Oh my god, that'd be an easy book to write. No crap. Do it like it's a mission log, right? And you just write that you landed in this area and blah 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 and like some stuff. I'll bet you money you could write an entropia mission logs book so freaking easy it wouldn't even be funny, you guys. Let's finish my sci-fi book that I'm writing right now, and then let's check into They have some kind of I'm betting you can write it. You guys, I'll look into it. So I'll know by Wednesday and I'll answer that question affirmatively on Wednesday. Right now, I believe you can. Ooh, I thought we just froze for 1 second. I was panicked. I don't like freezing in games. Uh, Nobody likes to see the freeze screen. Hey, good morning, Avalonus, or evening. I'm not really sure what time in the world everybody's at, but good whatever time it is for you. Yeah, super awesome though. I won't do any more children's books for a while. I just was kind of curious about. Well, I didn't have a plan for our book cover for our sci-fi, and then I didn't know exactly how the process worked for submitting a book on Barnes and Noble, and I kind of wanted to know ahead of time. Hey, how hard is this to do and stuff? And so it was super easy, by the way. You gotta fill out all kinds of vendor paperwork and stuff like that. Which, by the way, all kinds of vendor paperwork is like 2 pages or some crap like that. There was 10 ped and shrapnel, so it's not like really all kinds. I don't know. But last night at midnight, I really felt it was, well, I was feeling it was all kinds at that point, but it was pretty easy though. I'm gonna tell you, they make it freaking not that hard to publish, which made me feel much more confident about our sci-fi book. As soon as we're done with it, we're gonna be up and supposedly over the next 3 days they'll have reviewed those books that are already submitted, and we'll be live and blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? And then whatever amount it makes, because I wasn't actually planning on writing some of those, well, those at all, right this second. Um, so that's kind of just an extra, well, hey, when it kicks in 99 cents, it'll kick in 99 cents. Our sci-fi book will at least be a little bit more than 99 cents. I don't know it'll sell at all either, but you know, I did plan on writing a sci-fi out of just sheer, hey, I want to have a sci-fi room. Keep on hearing some. I don't know what I heard. Am I hunting ourselves out of the area? I must be out of the area, you guys. Well, we don't want to be out of them. We want to be in the thick. You would think from up here on this hill I would spot that little shack that they dropped me in. But I don't see it. Yeah, I'll bet we could. I'll find out over the next couple days though. And then I'll tell you. But I'm pretty sure that those kind of things count towards that whole entropia recognition thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't participate in that. I could. I probably already have a bunch of free stuff. I just never checked into it well enough to start participating like everybody else. I'll check into it though. Then we'll know. Then you guys can decide if you want to start fan fictioning your character. In which you'd have to risk the piracy of space, fly to some place, I don't, head down to the surface, find yourself swarmed by whatever mob you're hunting that day. You know what I'm saying? Gosh, that writes itself. Literally, you just mission log each day's adventures like it was something that really happened. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you, Entropia, that has gotta be an easy book to write. I mean, don't call it Entropia. There you'll be violating some kind of crap. You know what I mean? Because they've already copyrighted their name. You don't want to be calling it something caught. But I'm so sorry. I was up late. I did mention that I didn't sleep as much as I could have because I was too busy trying to kick butt. Hey Zuck, good evening. I hope you're having a great day. But that's why my weekend went super good. I mean, like, that getting done in a single weekend, that much stuff, I felt like pretty freaking epic, honestly. Peruch, I hope you're also having a great day. I was not planning on getting all that done in a single weekend. Yeah, that was insane. Now I have to wait 48 hours as they process it through. That's a long wait. I keep checking it, even though last night they told me it would be 48 hours to 72 hours of processing. But my ability to just patiently wait is horrible. Like, honestly, I'm pretty patient on most things. But when it comes to this, I've been like a little kid on Christmas Eve where you like can't sleep almost over it. Like checking it multiple times a day. Did it come yet? Did it come yet? No. Yeah, that's rough. That's when you know you're excited about stuff though. It's healthy, you guys, to find things in life that you're excited about. Especially since it's easy to sit there and get in a state of being blah. And being blah isn't even healthy for you. I mean, I'm not saying that medically. I don't know because I'm not a medical person. But I assume being blah is not healthy for you anyway. Let's just say it's not. But not as a medical claim. As just, hey, I don't think being blah. If you guys can find something that you're enjoying and that you're passionate about, that's a plus 10 experience points thing. You know what I'm saying? Your soul will be happier. That'll kick into your synergy rating. Your synergy rating will be happier. That'll kick into some other stuff. I don't know what it is, but you know. Other stuff. I really believe in synergy, especially in life if you're like having super positive mojo go on. Your synergy can be super high, you guys. So both my children's books have morals to them. They're basically moral bedtime stories. Which, by the way, already read them to my daughter. She loved them. And so, that's more or less what I wrote them for. Because there's a lot of crap bedtime stories and they don't actually have a moral to them. Later on, if she starts doing something I don't like, though, I now know I can just write a book to reinforce to knock that off. That'll be handy, I think. Right? Be like, oh, she's back talking. Let's write a book on don't back talk. All of a sudden, I have a bedtime story letting her know not to back talk. She doesn't do the stuff in the moral stories that I wrote today, or the other day, by the way. Because one's on not stealing stuff and blah, blah, blah. You know, they're basically on, on things. Well, it's on more than just not stealing stuff, but one of the underlying moral type codes within it is don't take things that don't belong to you. Hey, Fire Debug, I hope you're having a great day. Basically, it was way easier than I would have thought. You guys, it's absolutely, in the modern world, electronically publishing something is much easier than I would have guessed. Like, frickin', Yeah. And if you're trying to do a book cover, super easy to do a book cover. You just jump on and you keep on telling an AI what you want. I even listed the AI as my illustrator. I know they'll be looking at that. They'll be like, I don't know who this illustrator is. But you know, that, yeah. That took a little bit to get it to give me the right picture though that I wanted. Kept on giving me pictures, but they weren't what I was feeling. And so, and now I stayed up last night playing with it even more. Holy crap. Now you guys, I can get that thing to do what I want kind of. Or maybe it trained me and now I'm just doing what it wants. Who knows? I'm just joking there. Let's all pretend I trained the AI. Yeah, that part was super fun, by the way. Great experience. If you guys haven't played with Dolly, the little AI thing, seriously is crap. I should probably do a whole video on Dolly, you guys. I'm gonna. I don't know when I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna do a video on Dolly someday. It'll just be an extra stream or something like that, which we can talk about Dolly. We can go over how easy it is to design certain things. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I could do that daily one. I know that a lot of people do it. I was just trying to hunt this specific area for fun, to be honest. I did knock out the crafting daily today though. That was always a blast. But yeah, just in case you guys don't know, there really is a oh, I didn't even show where this location is. It's right here. Where's Twins? Is this Twins? No, that's the outpost. That's some outpost, not the one that gets trapped. There's Twins, you guys. We've hunted a long ways. Holy crap. I like wandered us over here a little bit. Got us turned around. Yeah, this is a nice chill area, by the way, you guys. Pretty thick count of your mob. I'm trying to get this armor up to tier 2. It's taken forever. I'm gonna tell you, I like the amount of iron you get from these guys. And I always need the other stuff from them anyway, so the animal eye oil, I think I use in springs. Pretty sure. Oh, there's a guardian, 10th level. Let's get this guy. That is really cool. I'm going to tell you, Cyrena's done a really good job with their planet. Their team should get a high five. If I ever go to one of those Entropia Universe conventions, which I do want to one day, by the way. Oh, you need to just have a blueprint to run the animal eye oil, guys. Convert it into skill points and basic springs or whatever else. Those sell like crazy. I'll show you when we're done with this. We'll knock through this and then we'll look at doing a few more. I'm gonna kill them for a while. Cyrene is crowded because everybody's been doing videos on how freaking epic it is. So basically it has its own free publicity by doing a good job. I'll straight tell you, I would for sure high five their development team. Like, they've done a competent job. I have no crapping. Yeah, plastic springs. That's what it is. Those sell like crazy. I never have a problem. And you guys, a global on a plastic spring is actually a big global. One day I landed on a planet and I didn't want to fly back the stuff. Um, and so I made a run of them. And I globaled for a couple hundred ped. I've also globaled for like 69 ped before off of them. That was still excited. You know what I mean? But oh, yeah, I could picture that. You know, it'll die off because everybody that does videos, they can't just keep doing videos of the same thing, right? And so eventually they have to jump on to the next whatever they can find to do a video on. And so what ends up happening is, don't worry, they'll find some other planet to promote in a video, in which then that planet will get rushed. Oh, laggy I don't like. When things get laggy, I'm not a fan of that. That's when you get messed over somehow. I'm not a fan of lag, period, in any game. I have people coming over for dinner for lasagna tonight. So I have to do some house cleaning because, you know, there's how clean your house is and you're like, oh, my house is clean. But then there's how clean you want it when you all of a sudden are having guests over. They're not the same for some reason. Well, at least for me it's not. Maybe for you guys are like, oh, it's the same, dude. I just keep my house clean. I keep my house clean-ish, but when guests are coming over, all of a sudden I feel like conscious about everything, and I think, oh man, I really need to have it even extra clean than it is right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'll make something out of the springs too. We'll make some today. I'll craft some. And then I'll put it in the auction house so it can sell. I like selling things. Oh, that's pretty heavy lag actually for Cyrene. Because Cyrene's one of those planets that you know, good for them though, because that's a reward for their doing a good job making the planet such a great place. I mean, I'm glad that they're doing so good as a planet. Um, but that does suck that it has lag going on right now. I really do think that they're just doing such a good job. What is it, Samantha or something like that? That does that? Yeah, a low level one. Shauna! Yeah, I knew it was an S name. You know, you call a girl the wrong S name and all of a sudden you're in trouble. Or any name. Like, if you get it, if the girl's like Anya and you're like Anna, you might as well have been like, yeah, don't do that. Shauna, yeah. And Chris, I didn't know about Chris, but I knew about Shauna. I don't know why I thought her name was Samantha for some reason. But yeah. Yeah, they're doing a good job. That's such a small team too, guys. Just a super small team. Good for them though. Not looking forward to doing dishes and cleaning house though. Basically, I have to clear off a bunch of paperwork on my table because my table has become some kind of filing cabinet over the last couple weeks. And so, yeah. I don't know if you guys do that. Yeah, the small teams are killing it, honestly. I don't know how big Planet Toland's team is, honestly, either. It might be a bigger one. They have a lot of people. And I'm not sure what's going on with Next Island right now. So I'm hoping that they could, honestly, Next Island has improved so much over the years, though. Oh, so I'm super excited about one of the house guests that I'm having come over is helping me on one of my other projects that I'm working on. It's a secret project. When it's completed and stuff, I'll probably tell you guys about the project. Um, but yeah, I think that they're doing a great job. I just worry about the future of it. Be, I just don't know. I always worry about the future of everything, especially when something's going so the right direction. I'm like, man, can they hold this up? Can they please not get? When is Ark's? Oh, the Gold Rush starts tomorrow on Ark. Oh, I'm kind of interested in that. I want to know more. That would be a great place to start your thing on Arcadia. Are you thinking about writing a book in the Snow Ranger? Now I need to look into this today. You guys, let's find out today. Hold on one second. Let's finish up this thing right here, and then let's look into, are you allowed to write an Entropia Universe book? Everybody, you're a good writer, you just don't know it yet. What it is because you think you're not a good writer, that's why you're probably a good writer. That means you're hypercritical of your work. So I'm not a great writer. The thing is, though, I know I'm critical enough of my work that I'm going to be able to go through it and be nitpicky about it 9 or 10 times, and eventually it won't annoy me, and by then it'll be good writing. But I'm not trying in any capacity to, in my first draft, write good anything, you guys. Like, that's what revisions are for, is to make it good. What I'm trying to do is get an idea down on a piece of paper that can then be actual. Oh, you write clinical notes all day at work. Oh. No, I get you. That's like the mechanic that doesn't want to fix his own car type thing. That really happens, by the way. One of my neighbors is a mechanic, and no crap, if his car has something wrong with it, it's like a chunk of time before he actually touches it. Oh, that's cool as heck. That's really pimp. We're about to get through this. Knife fighting these guys with a gun. I don't know why I'd be doing that, but I should make myself a knife. That was a nice little chunk. Okay, hold on, guys. Okay, let me pop out our vehicle real quick. I just don't want to be on the ground. Hold on 1 second. Well, that's some kind of emissary program. Is it Next Island that has it? Okay. Got it. Okay. Check this out. Switching over to where you guys can see this stuff. Okay. Overview, blah, blah. The event based on Central European times. Okay. Okay, that's writing missions. That's not the same thing. Oh, this does sound like they're writing. Here's video content rules. There's the streamer rules. Collab streaming. Does this sound like they're talking about um writing a book? No, this is they need to have a book. Right. Quest. One. Write one mission each month to comply. Yeah, that's not what I want them to have an actual thing. Well, can somebody write a book where it's like a mission log of their stuff? Is there a feedback? Can we get a feedback here? Is there a contact us? I'm needing the official contact us thing. Okay, we're gonna have to contact them about this. Where's contact us? Guys, there should be some kind of authorization that you guys can get to where if you feel like it. Oh, on Next Island Discord. Okay. I'm gonna have to get onto Discord. I actually have a Discord. I just don't use it really. What I want to know is if we're allowed to write fan fiction based in the Entropia universe and they won't be jerks when we go publish it. I'm not saying I'm going to do that right now, but somebody else asked earlier, and I actually think it's a valid question. Are you allowed to write like a mission log? You know, like, you remember, do you remember what's it called? Um, Star Trek, where he was like mission log, stardate, blah, 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 right? Say I wanted to be like, okay, okay, so that's all I was wondering is that we can land on a planet and be like, mission log, date blah blah blah. After evading the space pirates between so and so and so and so, we finally made it to so and so, in which after landing we were surrounded by blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Because in all honesty, a mission log style sci-fi book, you guys, easy as crap to do. You know what I'm saying? You could even have somebody that needed rescued and stuff, so you had to roll in there with your whatever, and they've already got all the stuff. You know your armor, you know your other stuff already, so you can literally, it already wrote itself. You guys, it has wrote itself. No, yeah, you could build a story easy as crap with your daily adventures. You just literally journal your stuff and then dramatize it, right? And boom. Within like a very short time, you guys would have a frickin' book. And like I was telling you earlier, I used Dolly to create my book covers to the two little children's books I wrote this weekend and published. So honestly, boom. Go on, you get Dolly, you be like, hey, this is what I want. Crap, you might be able to use a screenshot as your book cover. A good done one. Then edited. You know what I'm saying? But no, I'll bet you could. Guys, I'll bet in less than 6 months of gameplay, right? If you, like, that's literally 60 different mission entries. That would probably for sure get you your gameplay. A whole book. Out of nowhere. And then if it made you money, I'll check. Well, I want to find out for everybody. Right now, I'd like to finish through our actual sci-fi that we're writing that's not Entropia connected. But then I might like make up some kind of quest that I'm on that's not really a real quest. And then we might just write that. We'll have to get some people involved in that though. So it's exciting. A lot of gun battles, a lot of mobs trying to kill us. Me trying to describe most of these creatures. Maybe we'll just use screenshots and have a whole lot of pictures in the book. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it would be a comedy space adventure. That way you're like, because you know you're gonna not be so serious if you make it kind of a comical thing. I don't know. I do think that you could easily write a book off of this game, you guys. I definitely check into it with the Discord on the next island thing though first. You don't want to get in any trouble with any video game people. I don't know why, but just because. Ah, you know what? I just realized a lot of stuff actually. I'm realizing a little bit too much today. I don't know which way to go. Man, Discord's really became a super big thing. Almost every company and almost everybody has a Discord. Is Discord a publicly traded company? I don't know how they make money. How does Discord make money, you guys? I don't understand Discord all the way. I mean, I get what it is. I don't understand their business model. Do they've got ads going to the side or something? I don't understand how they make money. Oh, they have subscriptions. I don't have a subscription. I just use their free Discording. I don't even use it very much, so I am obviously not their target profit group. Good to know, though. I was trying to figure out, like, I don't understand how they stay in business. I'm looking for subs. Okay. Oh. People sub people on Discord? I really did. I might have to look at Discord more. I don't understand Discord as much as I thought. That's some sad stuff. I thought it was just your, where you conspiracy game, where you put together any conspiracy you're putting together. The Discord conspiracy network. It's what everybody I know uses it for. Like if they're working on some project and they want to keep it kind of secret and they're like, hey, I need to be able to do this thing with these people, but I don't want to publicly be talking. Then they're all on Discord. Obviously, they're the ones misusing it. Man, my water is so good. I'm going to tell you have you put lemon lime stuff in your coconut water and had lemon lime coconut water? I'm going to buy some coconut water and try that. That's going to be super good. Do you guys remember the Mamas and the Papas song? The put the lime in the coconut and drink it all up? Maybe you guys don't. Probably not. Okay. Well, it's a real song. Well, I'm gonna try it. It's in a song. It's probably good. I would play that song for you guys, but I do not want the copyright strike on that one. Wait, what is Liquid Death Sparkling Water? That's fascinating. That's an interesting name for a sparkling water, I'm gonna tell you. Get these guys killed down. I'm thinking about the lasagna that I get to eat tonight more than the amount of house cleaning I have to do. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Well, in beverage containers, I can see the death to plastic thing. In reality, though, plastics are going to be around for a while. They're kind of used in way too much stuff that's critical in many ways, even. But I do get everybody's overall feelings towards that. You know what I'm saying? In my state, they've got a little wild with the anti-plastic stuff. We're not allowed to have grocery bags. We have to have like reusable grocery bags. Even though everything we buy in the grocery store, it comes in plastic wrapped containers. I mean, it's all everybody. It's it is what it is. It's interesting. I do get states trying to do stuff about it, but the hey, you can't have grocery bags is kind of obnoxious. Oh, you haven't? Oh, no, really? For 10 years you guys haven't had grocery bags? Oh, so that's what we went to on a policy. But then a couple of the companies didn't want to deal with it, so they just don't carry grocery bags at all. Like when you can find a grocery bag carrying place, it's 10 cents per bag. That's our exact, but we just went to that. Yeah, you guys were probably the pioneers of this. Yeah, I was shocked. Several of our companies said that they didn't want anything to do with selling grocery bags, so they just don't offer them anymore. They have like the permanent bags, and they didn't get into the whole like we're gonna sell them. They just didn't. They just don't carry them at all. Oh, so this is everywhere then, huh? We haven't banned them, but in all honesty, most of the companies around here didn't want anything to do with the situation, so they just decided they weren't going to carry them. Which only, like I have you reusable like bags now, which but I don't always remember them because it's new here, and so sometimes I legitimately forget them. Oh, yeah, we don't have paper bags either. We have either you bring your own little totes or you just take your cart out to your car and unload all the groceries like raw right into, I mean, like, not really raw, but like unbagged into the back of your vehicle and take them home and carry them in. In which, when I forget my grocery bags, that's what I do. I'm okay with that for the most part. I thought it was weird, and I thought the government has much better stuff to focus on, but, you know. Oh, coolers in your truck. That makes, dang, okay. I could just buy a little cooler. Okay. I don't have a cooler right now. I've just literally opened up the trunk of my car, unload the basket into the back of my car sometimes. It's okay. Okay, real quick, I'm going to see if I'm in jumpy jump range. Yeah, so littering is ridiculous, and people shouldn't litter. I get that part. The litter part, I totally understand. You know what I'm saying? But you know when you're on a road trip and you're literally using the plastic bags as the garbage in your vehicle? I don't know if you guys do that, but I usually would go to a grocery store, get all my junk food, and then that plastic bag became the garbage bag for my car. Okay. See what we have the ability to make right here. Plastic springs. Okay, springs. So these are plastic springs. They're 107% markup. The animal eye oil is almost no markup, and neither is muscle oil. So we'll do 50 of these babies. I always like to keep a little extra stuff. That's the only thing I use them for, more or less. And sometimes the little bathroom garbages in my house. So basically, I recycled all mine anyway. So to me, it it probably, yeah, it's a mixed bag. I don't like seeing littering, by the way. You know what? Littering. That's right. I'll write a children's storybook on the morals of not littering later on this week. I didn't realize children's storybooks were so easy to bust out, you guys. Honestly, who would have known? Just getting 50 of these babies. Well, I'm not getting 50. We're just doing a 50 run. So I don't. So now I have to buy a little roll of little bags. Because I didn't realize I needed to be stockpiling the poor things. It's okay. I have probably way over the amount I need here. I'm going to make a weapon, by the way. Yeah, right there's probably enough. Because I don't know what else I'm going to have to make. Obviously, spring's not going to be in the name of the weapon. That's not going to have it. I'm making an Eckhart. I feel like we need more clicks than that. Simple two conductors. That's what we need more of. Yeah, I have tons of standard transparency levels. So let's go simple conductor. There's a lot of different conductors, obviously, right, in the game. Go 10 of these babies. Was it simple 2 conductor that I needed, though? Well, anyway, we'll have to make some of these to make some of those. It's a whole circular logic thing. I had enough to make a gun. Do you guys see this robot nurse right here? That's Nebula Virus. By the way, Nebula Virus, if you guys don't know what that is, I don't know what to tell you. But Nebula Virus. This person will shoot you down. That is a cool outfit, though, you guys. Just gonna be honest. I think it was simple 2 conductors that I needed. It is simple 2s. Okay. Okay, let's go. 15 clicky click. That's so freaking fancy. Like a robot nurse, right? I don't know. That is neat. Let's look around, see what everybody's fashions are today. This dude's bow tie's pretty cool. His hairdo. Can't really see what everybody's doing on the other side. Fargo right there. Fargo's a great crafter, you guys. If you guys are looking to get some stuff crafted, Fargo's a pretty good option. He crafts armor. I'm pretty sure a few other things too, but he does craft armor for sure, so. That's pretty cool. Okay, right here. Now I'm going to have to make sure that we have enough stuff. I sell these in my shop too. I think I'm going to want just slightly more. Yeah. I'm going to go grab a little bit of metal residue just because I don't want to be short on metal residue while crafting this. Those are some huge stacks right there. I'm not needing that. Fill about right here. We'll just grab the 70-something one. Then I'll look at what our markup is on this weapon too. 127%. Okay, boom. There it is. Now I have plenty to make another if we wanted. Well, part of it. I'd have to get a little bit again. Boom. I don't know if any of you guys were thinking you want to grenade launch a lot of people, but this is what this is. 57.9. 16th level is all you have to be to shoot it. 91 to 182 damage. It does jack people up, just so you guys know. Oh. 100. How much do they say these things go for? 127%? I'm not going to charge that much. We'll lower it. We'll make it 120 ped is what we'll make it. That's fair. So we like made it a little bit cheaper than what they wanted it to be, but bang, that's done. Okay, so I know that this was a slightly short stream, but funny enough, I really do have to get my house in order before guests arrive. And that's always something that takes me more than it should because my lack of motivation with cleaning. I honestly am not the biggest, hey, I get it clean today person. Um, so it always takes me a little longer than it should. Which, I don't know if you guys are in the same boat or not, but I'm always like that. Real quick, I'm going to find somebody that's over on Entropia Universe. Bunker 3 is. They raided me a bunch. I'm raiding them back. They deserve it. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. Thank you guys for being epic in every way. I really do appreciate you guys. I hope you guys do big, epic things with your week, and I'll see you again on Wednesday morning. Peace and very best wishes.